Good morning and welcome to the More Laughing in the Morning show. I am your host, comedian Allison Moore. Today is Wednesday, May Coronacation, and we have made it to see another day. What a joy it is, even though it might not be that exciting. That's all right, we're going to turn that around. Thank you for starting your day with us. And now, like we do in good old More Laughing in the Morning fashion, let's go ahead and wake up with a little bit of music. Okay, hold on, wait. Hold it. So that didn't work the way it's supposed to work. So we're gonna try that again. Hold it, wait. You're looking at me. Okay, so wait. So I can't tell if the music was playing. It feels like that the music wasn't playing. I just got to go with the fact that I don't think this music was playing. You want me to sing? Because it's really me on the soundtrack. I done made a whole soundtrack, y'all. We here. That's what we got to do. We are here. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Thank you for watching and joining and tuning in. This is the More Laughing in the Morning show. My name is comedian Allison Moore. The More Laughing in the Morning show is the perfect blend of lifestyle, motivation, and comedy, all mixed up in one. I am your host. I'm Virginia's comedian. I am your conference's coffee. I am a very real motivational speaker out here in these streets. I'm also the coolest cornball that you will ever meet. And I am everybody's hype girl. And each morning, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. stream live on Facebook. It's my joy and honor to help hype you up and hype myself up around here in these streets because it's hard out there. And who wants to wake up to negative Nancy all over the news? Even though Nancy, totally unrelated, is trying to help us with some more money in the stimulus package. We're going to talk about it. But I'm excited about being able to be positive, upbeat. Let's start. It's a lot going on out here in these streets. It's hard out here. It's hard out here, especially because I don't know if my sound was working. I don't know. Look, I got a little fancy caption. Let me show you. It said, "Good morning, wake up and dance." I was ready. I was going to dance. It don't work like that. That's all right. That's all right. Let's get into this coffee and coronacation. Oh, yeah, we got a live studio audience, y'all. Let's look at our live studio audience. Say hey. The More Laughing in the Morning show is brought to you in part by me and my children. Because what had happened was my teenagers are on this homeschool situation. And we, as a family, have decided to come together to find the best solution to some of our homeschool challenges. Some of our homeschool challenges are these teachers be sending these works, these teachers be sending these works as they're supposed to. And it's too much. I can't keep up with all that. These little click kids, do theirs, it's just too much. So, I'm being the trusting parent that I am, I let my children do their work independently on their own. They're in high school, and we have found that we just need a little more structure and guidance, and that's all in line with what we need. Because guess what? I need structure and guidance, so I'm like, you know what? Let's do this together. So they were like, well, Mom, I could wake up in the morning with you and be a part of your live studio audience. That's not what happened. That's not what happened. It was more like, y'all can sit down here with me in the morning, and they was like, ugh. But they like it. Don't y'all? They're having a blast. We're having a blast. We're going to laugh at this when we get older. We're going to laugh at this. So Coffee and Coronacation is our morning segment. During the Coffee and Coronacation time, that's where we talk current events. I ain't got no coffee, y'all. Hold it. We're going to talk current events and trending news. Can we get into it? I'm about to start drinking my coffee situation black because I don't want to, y'all. I don't want to drink it black, but I got to because I can't be doing all this. I'm doing way too much dairy, and we're getting closer and closer to be able to come out here and outside. And I got to get my situation together. And plus, that dairy creamer stuff is expensive. That's the real reason. That's the real reason. So, here's what we got going on in these news. I got to smell it. I smell everything. Do you all smell stuff? Look at my teleprompter. So here's what we got going on this morning. This morning, hold on. The live studio audience can't talk, y'all. Couple things we got to talk about today. Today, we are talking Oprah, Congress, DMV, Wuhan, and them. Listen, Oprah is starting this online self-care situation, right? It's this platform that's supporting self-care needs. It's all about taking care of yourself. It's 4 weeks starting tomorrow. You got to Google it. But listen, when Auntie Oprah drops something like this, I am here for it. Oprah been doing this the whole game. I mean, you know, the whole how you say her name? Miss Van Zandt. The eye lady, the Fix My Life lady. I don't think I ever say her name. Just be like the Fix My Life lady. I should probably get people's names right. So she's been doing the Fix My Life lady, Dr. Phil, the Dr. Oz. I mean, she was the launching pad for all of those type of entertainers or professionals and therapists and counselors or whatever. So she got this thing in the bag. So I'm really excited about that. I mean, she's offering this, and it's free for those of us, which is all of us, affected by this COVID pandemic. So this is really awesome. Thanks, Oprah. Somebody call her and tell her I said, hey, girl, hey. Thanks, girl. We appreciate you. She is a trusted source that I'm like, you know what? I am here for it because I need it. Okay. And so hers is called, it's all about like moving forward, seeing the vision. And I'm excited because that's exactly what we do in our community in the More Laughing in the Morning show family. We are all about forward growth, right? Like, I don't know about you, but I don't want to be here this time next year. Like, I realize that my life is supposed to be what it is today, but it don't need to look like this no more. Today is the last day that today need to look like today. I want to move forward. I'm about growth and movement, development, and it does not always feel good, but I'm here for it because by this time next year, I want to see myself as better, bigger, smarter, stronger, wiser, richer, especially richer. So anyway, so I'm here for it. I am here for it. So Congress may or may not know, but Congress is coming to the table again on Friday. They're talking about that $3 trillion stimulus package. I'm still waiting on more money from the first one. Is it just me still? Is it just me? Oh my gosh. Yes, I've tried calling. All right, don't worry about all that. Don't worry about all that. Just know, whatever. My bigger concerns is, you know, at some point I'm like, okay, hey girl. Now, granted, we definitely need it, especially people in lower income, impoverished communities. People who ain't got no money need this money, right? And I am asking questions like, okay, but so where is all this money coming from? And when we already in debt, how we gonna get this back? You know, I got questions. I'm not saying you can hold on to mine. I mean, we already here, but I do have some concerns, and I'm very interested in learning more about like economy. I was talking to a friend last night. I was like, I wish I would have paid attention a little bit more in some of these classes that I got student loan debts from. But these answers would be there. So let's figure this out, y'all. Let's figure out. Somebody teach me what. So what you just go. My mama said the money don't grow on trees. It looks like money grow on trees. It looks like money grow on trees just because y'all have a meeting. Money is on trees. You pull up 3 trillion trees, as a matter of fact. Moving on. DMV in Virginia is still down. So all of us VA peeps, go online. Don't you be driving around here with these expired tags. I mean, you know, mind me or me now. You know, it ain't your business. What's important is that we know, don't forget to use the online services, and it's about to be a lot of people pulled over. Don't give them no reason. to stop your car, okay? Okay, let's be real. Can we be real? Can we talk about it? Talk about it. Thank you. This was appropriate. Let's talk about it. Please don't put yourself in a situation to give someone an extra reason to do something they ain't got no business, because they out here with guns cocked and loaded and they're using them. We've been on that. And now with COVID-19 and things moving a lot slower, if indeed there is an opportunity to get a little bit of justice, it's going to take a lot longer. So just go ahead and pay your little $55 so that we don't have to see you on the news. I'm going to walk for you, run for you, whatever for you. I'm going to ride with you, but let's just try to eliminate opportunities for something to go south. Get your registration, your car stuff, all of that taken care of so that we ain't got no problems, okay? All right, I need you here with me. We going from we journeying from social media to TV, so we got to be together. We in this together. Fair? All right, fair. Also, new COVID cases arise in Wuhan. So their plan is over the next week or so, they about to test the whole city, which is like 1 million people. Where y'all get these tests from? I'm like, so we don't have shortages with the I'm confused. Can we get tests or no? Or is it just us? I don't know. But bigger than that, I heard that Wuhan and them found themselves in a situation because of, y'all, the nightclub. Tell me why. The nightclub, yes, the club. If you're in the 757, like the alley, they over there partying, dropping it like it's hot, and doggone to the doggone, they start spreading the virus again. There's a whole second wave. Yes, they have linked the spread of the virus, or a lot of the viruses, this new wave or whatever, to some nightclub partying situation. So a man was at the club, tested positive. Now they got to go and test and find all of these people that was at this club. I mean, it's just a whole lot of stuff. But I'm all over. Don't miss the message for the words. I know you're like, well, didn't get the message out. Okay, so listen. I feel like that this is something personal, because I'm looking at the calendar like, when is we getting out? When we get out, I'm waiting my 2 weeks and then I'm going out. I'm going to drop it like it's hot at somebody club. And I just feel like that this is a sign. This is some blockage here. Because now I don't want to go to the club. I'm like, oh, man. I was going to the club. Oh, man. I don't even go to the club. Well, I was going to go. I wasn't going to go to the alley because I don't want COVID and a bullet hole. But anyway, so I shouldn't say that. Okay, my bad. Y'all, we got to keep being safe. We got to take our time. We got to be patient. I know we're a little anxious. I feel like here in Virginia, we got a little bit of grace because the weather is not as hot. And, you know, when we get hot, we lose our whole entire mind. So it's still a little bit chilly here. But, y'all, we got to sit your butt down somewhere, because I want to go to the club. And I don't want to be out here tripping. Okay? All right. On today's show, I am super excited. Let's see. Moving on. I am super excited about our This Time Next Year segment. So, you know, our This Time Next Year segment is where I have interviews in my closet. I was going to call it Closet Conversations. And then say something like, and then I'd come out the closet. Like, no, that's... Although I have things to share with you and my life is unfolding right before my very eyes, that is not one of them. Although there is absolutely no shade if that's what you do. Just, me, So anyway, we got Closet Conversations. No, we don't. We have This Time Next Year segment. And on today's This Time Next Year segment, since it is Wednesday, on Wednesdays, we like to focus on to get some tips for our professional growth, because we got to win professionally. Hey, so whether that is you as an employee, you as a small business owner, you as a large business owner, we are about growing and developing professionally. We focus on Wednesday. And on today, we have a special guest, Shay Henderson. So Shay comes on, and Shay is with Principal of Vision 2000. He is a professional development expert, and I'm really excited. So ladies and gentlemen, welcome, Shay. Now here's the thing. My dance video ain't work. I'm nervous, y'all. I shouldn't be talking to y'all about being nervous with y'all, but I am. We in this together. Okay, let's see.
Thank you so very much, Che, for hanging out with us this morning. I'm really excited about having you on the show. Like I said, with you, no pressure. You the first man up here, so hold it down for the brothers. So I'm excited about having you. This week we're talking about comfort zones and stepping out of them, but change is scary. So as an expert facilitator in change management, why is change scary? It can, for our professional lives, can you tell us why it's important to make some different moves, some adaptability, being willing to change?
Yeah, absolutely. Change is one of those things that, for one, it's inevitable and it's never going away. So the more comfortable we get with change, the better we will experience life, I believe. And one of the fundamental reasons why people are resistant to change is because they like what they have. They know what it is. They know how it makes them feel, knows how it makes them look. It's just like if you have those pair of jeans that you wear all the time.
I do. Don't be talking about me, Che. This ain't about me.
I see in the closet. I'm looking up.
I don't wear none of these clothes in this closet. I wear 2 pair of jeans every day. So you've been facilitating professional development courses for over 20 years.
Yes.
What are some of those courses?
Some of the courses and most of ours are around soft skills training. And soft skills are those things that we like to say technical skills get you hired by companies. Soft skills get you fired, or your lack of soft skills. So, being able to get along with people, relationship management. We do a class on emotional intelligence. To me, emotional intelligence is the number one predictor of success.
So that emotional intelligence piece, that's really where I'm at in this season. And I'm recognizing that my relationships with people that have lower emotional IQs and et cetera, versus others are not as strong or healthy, or they are not as successful. Can you talk a little bit about how we know when we need to strengthen some of our emotion or develop our emotional intelligence?
Yeah, emotional intelligence is one of those things that, unlike IQ, that you have at 16 and basically that's it. EQ is one of those things that you can actually expound on. And the older you get, in theory, the better your EQ, your emotional quotient should get, because you have experiences that help you in your decision making. So if you've experienced something that has been negative for you, you kind of look at that and assess and think about, okay, what happened in the situation? And that gives you information to move forward so that the next time you experience that, you maybe have better skills to manage that situation. There are 4 quadrants to emotional intelligence. There's a self-awareness quadrant, and that quadrant basically talks to you about yourself. A big part of leadership is understanding yourself first, knowing the things that make you tick, knowing the things that that you're strong in. So self-awareness is really about, what confidence do you have? Are you aware of the things that make you upset, frustrated, happy? Are you able to recognize the impact that your behavior has on other people? Because so many people don't realize you have so much power in this world as an individual. But a lot of people don't realize the power that they have because they don't think they have power. But if you've ever been on a team where you've had somebody negative who just comes in and just changes the whole mood of the meeting or of the environment, you're like, this guy is here today, or this lady is here today. It just brings your team down. And then we've been on teams where we've had positive people who, it's the exact opposite. They make you happy to be there. You know that whatever it is you're dealing with, you're going to get through. So that's the first quadrant, self-awareness. Second quadrant is self-management, and that is understanding the emotions that are happening for you. So if somebody calls you out of your name or does something or says something that makes you upset, do you react and go at them? Because physiologically, that's what happens, is whatever that they say or do to you that upsets you, it hits the certain part of your brain that actually makes you want to react emotionally, until it comes up to that frontal lobe where we have decision making and thought process. And then that gives you the ability to actually assess the situation and say, look, this person's a fool. I'm not going to let them get me out of who I am and my professionalism, to address this. I'm going to let this go. That's the emotional intelligence, is where you don't allow. And it's funny because I talk to my kids about it all the time. Don't give people a power they never had. when you let people say things about you and it takes you, you get so upset and you put so much stock in it, you're giving them a power to totally influence you and to change your whole makeup and how you feel about yourself. Don't let people do that to you. And it's the same with EQ. You know, you've got to learn the skills to navigate that. And for some people, they have a shorter fuse than other people. And so sometimes it takes them longer to develop those skills. So those are the first two quadrants. The third quadrant is social awareness. And social awareness is like things like, you know, being able to go into a room and pick up on the vibe of the room. We do a lot of training, and sometimes that training is mandated. And so there are people in the room who do not want to be there and let you know that. And so several times we have had to actually just stop and say, look, what is going on? What is happening for you guys? Because we're picking up on this vibe, this attitude that you really don't want to be here and that you're not happy about it. And so, you know, it'll take a minute or two, which feel like an eternity, for somebody to speak up and say, hey, look, we don't want to be here. We were made to come to this. We don't think we need it, and we're not going to participate. And so when we have groups like that, we have to learn how to massage our message and say, you know what, we understand. Sometimes you have to let people vent, and you have to let them kind of get out whatever it is that they may be working through. And so that's the part of social awareness. It's being able to really understand your audience and understand, you know, emotionally what may be happening for other people. And then the last quadrant is relationship management. And this is being able to not only build good relationships, both professionally, socially, family, but maintain those relationships. So understanding what you give and what you receive. And are you able to see what's happening for other people emotionally? You know, if somebody's upset or they're hurting, are you able to talk to them and kind of be that ear that they need to, you know, kind of help them work through whatever it is they're trying to work through? So what I would say is get a book. There's a couple of really good books. The guru of emotional intelligence is Daniel Goleman. He is the founder and forefather of emotional intelligence. He's got a lot of great books. So yeah, emotional intelligence to me, single biggest predictor of success. When you look at CEOs, when you look at owners of corporations, oftentimes they have very high EQ.
I'm learning. I'm like, oh, I'm in school. I am in school. Learning so much. So in our community, the More Laughing in the Morning Show family, we are all about growth, development, and being our better selves this time next year, which includes where we are professionally. Yes. So we want to make, we want to move outside of our comfort zone. We want to be better professionally, whether that be on our job or that be for our own businesses. Where do you suggest that we start?
Good question. I think people should start with themselves. And so that's what I would do is I would have these folks get some kind of book, maybe EQ book or self-help book that will help them shed some light on who they are and get in touch with not only your strengths, but your weaknesses, because your weaknesses are those things that make us come in and make us have these barriers. You know, and the whole theme you've talked about is getting outside of our comfort zone. When we step outside of our comfort zone, to me, that is where the most impactful learning happens, because one, your senses are heightened because you are in this field or area that you don't have any skill set in really, and it's new to you. And so you're kind of like a sponge if you want to be, or you got your barriers up if you don't want to be embarrassed or you don't want to make a mistake, which are natural things. But when you're stepping out of your comfort zone, you just got to go for it. You got to say, you know what? I may be embarrassed. I may not know something here. It's okay. It's okay. Be gentle with yourself.
You sound like a whole author out here in these streets. You got some books, brother?
You know what? Me and my mom are working on a book right now. And this book, we align most of our training with this model that my mom developed. It's called Bravo Empowerment. Bravo stands for behaviors, relationships, attitudes, values, and outcomes.
Stay in contact, or how do we follow that journey to know when the book is ready?
I will definitely let you know. We've got a date of September right now.
September is the date, so
Yes.
you'll keep us posted on that.
Yes,
Okay,
absolutely.
wonderful, wonderful. Well, I really appreciate your time and you hanging out with us today on the show. And I know that all of our audience, I really gleaned a lot from what you shared. And I know that the men are like, yes, you did us good. And the ladies are
Nice.
like, okay, all right, okay, girl. So thank you so very much for hanging out with us today, Shay.
Allison,
Toodles.
thank you so much. I appreciate you, and I'll be watching your show.
So I want to thank Che Henderson for hanging out with me and giving some amazing tips. I think that one of the biggest ways that we can start, like he said, is, we gotta start with ourselves. So I'm definitely starting with myself. I encourage you to start with you. That requires stepping outside of your comfort zone. It's just not comfortable to really look at yourself and say, there's opportunity for growth here. And if you don't have any opportunity for growth, get up off my life. Don't even, why are you wasting your time, my time? Because we ain't perfect. I rock with a bunch of people who ain't perfect, and we are trying to figure it out together. So I'm super excited about him joining us and helping us to position ourselves for professional growth and success, so that some of y'all can stop being like, well, I'm all right with being like this. I've been like this for the last however many years. No. You deserve to grow. You deserve to get better. Remember, we talked about earlier in this show some tips and tools or some resources that Oprah Winfrey is giving out. Like, let's take advantage of this COVID-19 situation. All these people got this free stuff, these good quality courses and classes and things, so that we can be our better selves this time next year. So before I go, I do want to share with you, y'all have been writing your girl. You already know I get all weird and anxious. Y'all make me nervous anyway. You make me nervous. Yesterday somebody sent me some hey girl, hey, I'm a sweater too. You might want to try this product. I'm like, dang. I gotta use my teleprompter to fan my underarms. You make me nervous. And then you write these letters that you know I can't conquer. You know I can't, and that's okay. That's why you got to surround yourself with the right people. And I got a gang of aunties that help give me wisdom. I'm really excited about our Ask Auntie segment. So I brought Auntie Gail back really quickly to answer a letter that one of you all wrote to me for some of your relationship, family ship advice that if you had me giving the answers, I'd be messed up all my opportunity to be on TV. We can't mess this up, okay? All right, so I let somebody else come in with the heat to give us some wisdom.
Tell me what to say. Oh, what you think about this? Okay.
All right.
So this is what this letter says. My son is 12 and his father and I are not together, but I am close with his family. I spend all holidays and family functions at their house, or I am at least stopping by with my son. This year, my son's father got engaged, and now his mother is asking that I don't come to the niece's graduation party this summer after we get out of isolation, because she doesn't want his fiance to feel uncomfortable. But they still want me to send my son. I feel that's messed up. Am I wrong for not letting my son go either?
Wow.
Girl.
I know. Oh, hold it. Hold it. Hold it.
But hold on. All right.
No.
You tell me what to say.
I know the baby got to be hurting. Her feelings are hurt, and I can understand that. And I can only imagine what her son's grandma is going through. If she's been around them, been in the family like that for that long, I'm sure that grandma has attachments with her. But she is stuck in between her and her son and this new lady. So what I would say to her is, because I believe that they have to have a relationship, her and her son's grandma, that she just call her and talk to her. And first of all, let her know how she feels. Let her know that it was hurtful. Let her know that, she really is hurt by that, because she thought, and she knows she's family. But then hear what the grandma has to say. And then she needs to let her son go.
Okay.
She needs to let her son go. And I just believe with everything in me, after she speaks with her baby's grandma, that she will have an understanding, and that she will have other times that she can go over there and visit. But yeah, she needs to let her son go.
Okay. That's a good answer. All right, cool.
All right.
Okay.
Get All right. Give it out right.
I appreciate you.
Love you.
Love you too.
So I want to thank Auntie Gail for jumping on and giving some good wisdom so that this show don't got to be hood radish. How about that? How about that? Oh, Lord. All right. So that was today's show. I am personally motivated and hyped up to look at myself, acknowledge where my strengths and weaknesses are, what I can be doing better. It's not comfortable. It's not easy to be like, by the way, I'm a whole hot mess out here in these streets, but I'm trying to be better. That is not easy. Okay? So I recognize that, but just know as you move on about your day, about your week, about your month, that you got a whole squad of family, that we're all in this together moving forward. And I'm really excited about you starting your day off with us, getting amped, getting excited about being your best. So don't forget that if you have questions, please make sure that you send it to us. You can write in your questions because look, I gotta give it to one of my aunties to answer. So you can write in, let's talk about it, let's move forward, let's grow. You can send it to us in Messenger. You can also send us an email at morelaughingamam@gmail.com. morelaughingamam@gmail.com. Let us know what tips you'd like to hear or you'd like to receive for where you want to be this time next year. Let us know if you know anyone that's an industry expert or a super what's my word? Wait, there's an adjective. It just ran away. Come back. Somewhere over the rainbow went my idea. Y'all ain't asked for that. I was just trying to buy some time to remember. What was I talking about? Super interesting people. Got to be more careful. Did y'all see that? It was like, we were landing this plane and I was like, by the way, I'm going to just let my whole mind run away. Anyway, if you know somebody super interesting, please send them our way so that we can talk to them because I want to know the best people. We want to learn, we want to grow, we want to glean, and we can't do that in our little comfort zone. We can only do it by expanding our horizons, expanding our circles, being able to embrace change. So thank you so much for hanging out with us. I want to shout out the More Laughing in the Morning team as well as our special guest, Shay Henderson. Ask Auntie Gail jumped on here for you girls so that we can help you and she can help me. And I'm so very thankful, very grateful for you for watching our journey from social media to TV. I'm your host, comedian Allison Moore. Tune in Monday through Friday here live on Facebook or here not live on YouTube, wherever you are watching or streaming from. I appreciate you. So now go be great. Now, this one supposed to have this music, but I don't know if it's going to happen. So if it don't happen, just let the music play in your heart. Okay? Okay. Toodles.